I understand that deep, wearying frustration when you've been so disciplined, yet the number on the scale remains stubbornly fixed. But what if the most profound change from walking 10,000 steps isn't about weight at all? The truth is, this simple daily habit initiates a cascade of cellular benefits that far outweigh a modest drop in kilograms, and the science on this is unequivocal. Let's be clinically precise. Research published by the National Centre for Biotechnology Information followed adults who increased their daily steps to over 10,000 for 12 weeks. While the average weight loss was a modest 1.5 kilograms, the internal changes were far more significant. They observed marked reductions in waist circumference, body fat percentage, and BMI. More telling, these physical shifts correlated directly with improved mood and decreased fatigue. A powerful testament to walking's systemic, not just superficial, impact. The caloric equation is where many women feel misled. Taking 10,000 steps burns between 300 to 500 calories, depending on your body weight and pace. For an 82-kilogram woman, this could create a weekly deficit of 3,500 calories, the textbook equivalent of 1 pound of fat. However, this calculation holds true only if your food intake remains constant. The body's compensatory mechanisms are powerful. A slight, often unconscious, increase in snacking can entirely negate the caloric deficit from your walk, leading to weight stability, not loss. For women, our unique hormonal landscape adds another layer of complexity. Estrogen influences where our bodies prefer to store fat, typically in the hips and thighs. This means that walking alone may yield slower visible results compared to men. Furthermore, during perimenopause and beyond, declining estrogen can lead to a loss of lean muscle mass. This makes pairing your walk with adequate protein intake not just beneficial, but essential for preserving your metabolic engine and achieving a toned, strong physique rather than simply a smaller one. Now, we move from understanding the science to strategically applying it. This is where you transform a simple walk into a potent tool for body recomposition. The goal is not just to burn calories, but to send the right signals to your cells and hormones. We will construct a precise 3-part protocol to amplify the metabolic, anti-inflammatory, and stress-reducing benefits of your daily 10,000 steps. This is about making every step work harder and smarter for your specific female biology, turning your walk into a cornerstone of genuine, sustainable health and longevity. Your first and most critical action is strategic protein pacing. Walking, especially if brisk, is a catabolic activity, meaning it breaks down tissue. To ensure you're breaking down fat stores and not precious muscle, you must provide your body with the building blocks to repair and build lean mass. The solution is to consume 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein within 60 minutes after your main walk. Why? This is your anabolic window when muscle cells are highly receptive to nutrients. This targeted protein intake signals your body to repair and build muscle, which in turn increases your resting metabolic rate. A simple, effective option is 1 scoop of a clean whey or pea protein isolate in water, or a 150-gram serving of plain Greek yogurt with a tablespoon of hemp seeds. Avoid protein sources high in saturated fat or sugar, as they will counteract the benefits. This single habit shifts the outcome of your walk from simple calorie burn to active body sculpting. Secondly, implement the anti-inflammatory ignition. Chronic low-grade inflammation is a primary driver of stubborn weight gain and metabolic dysfunction in women. You can use your walk to actively combat this. The protocol is to consume a potent anti-inflammatory food 30 minutes before you walk. A perfect choice is a small handful of walnuts or 1 tablespoon of freshly ground flaxseed. These are rich in ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. The walk then acts as a delivery system. The increased blood circulation efficiently transports these anti-inflammatory compounds throughout your body, reducing systemic inflammation. This helps improve insulin sensitivity, making it easier for your body to release stored fat for energy. You are essentially priming your system to burn fat more effectively during the walk itself. Finally, master the cortisol cooldown. High cortisol, our primary stress hormone, directly instructs the body to store fat, particularly around the abdomen. Many of us finish a walk and immediately dive back into a stressful inbox or family duties, keeping cortisol elevated. Your final action is to dedicate the last 5 minutes of your walk to a deliberate cool-down that lowers cortisol. This means no phone, no podcasts, no mentally planning your next task. Instead, slow your pace significantly and engage in sensory grounding. Focus on 3 things you can see, 2 things you can hear, and 1 thing you can feel, the breeze on your skin, for example. This mindfulness practice has been clinically shown to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, shifting you from a fight or flight state to a rest and digest state. This simple 5-minute ritual is non-negotiable. It ensures the hormonal environment in your body is optimized for recovery and fat loss, not stress-induced fat storage. Together, these 3 steps, protein pacing, inflammatory ignition, and cortisol cool down, create a powerful synergy that elevates your 10,000 steps from a casual activity to a precise therapeutic intervention for female health.